Louisiana beer reviews. 4 Loko Sour Blue Razz. Looks like this has been on the market about 5 years with their sour series, the Blue Razz, the sour grape, and the sour apple. This is, it says right here, Drink 4 Brewing Company, which is a unit of Phusion Projects. La Crosse, Wisconsin, Memphis, Tennessee, and under special agreement, Latrobe, Pennsylvania. So it's brewed in America for Phusion Projects, Drink 4 Brewing Company. Premium malt beverage with artificial flavor and certified color. 23.5 ounces, so they're shorting you a half an ounce. Some of these flavored beers will do that. You'll notice they'll be 23.5. Some are worse. Get the Jack Daniel's Country Cocktails, which is, I notice, under Pabst Brewing Company's portfolio now. It says that they're only 10-ounce bottles, 16-ounce cans at least. All right, anyway, if you look on Pabst Brewing Company website, Dragon's Milk is listed as part of their portfolio also. The stout company. All right, maybe too windy out here for this review. Probably going to mess with the audio. Now, one thing I notice and I like about this, now the other videos I made for the 4 Loko, I got all into depth about the theory of the product, a misunderstanding of them and everything. One thing I noticed about this is they didn't go berserk with the blue. It's that shade of blue, food coloring. There's two, but this is the common one that's used. Kind of that a light blue, even almost has aquamarine characteristics to it. But yeah, I think that's right. I think that's what it is. It has a greenish tint to it. Strange. But you see that on cake icing, the blue candies like Jolly Rancher, that same unusual shade of blue. Becoming very sunny. Temperature's going to probably drop 25 degrees by tomorrow morning at dawn. Well, it's about 69 degrees right now, yeah. So it'll drop about 25 degrees. Okay, there's no such thing as blue raspberry. That's just a common flavor now for drinks and candy. Blue raspberry. The blue food coloring. But it smells like some kind of berries. It's artificial flavoring, so I don't know what they're using to achieve that aroma. But it's like Kool-Aid berry flavor, right? Oh, Hawaiian Punch blue raspberry. Yeah, same color. Type of aroma. Which doesn't exactly appeal to me, but this product is made to appeal to people that like that kind of taste, right? So it's very tart. It's not sour like sour milk or sour cream, that kind of sourness, but it's tart, like a lemon tartness. And you can taste the alcohol, 14%, you can taste it right off the bat. They're using a malt base and maybe corn syrup adjunct with the malt, and they're just filtering it, just almost like distilling it down to a clear, odorless, colorless base, like vodka. But this is beer based, not spirits based. And then they're adding flavor to it. They're trying to make it taste like more of a flavored drink than a beer. But you can definitely pick up the beer underbody. My father, he would just say, tastes like beer. Could hear him now. He wouldn't taste it though. He'd smell it. But he says, it's a good thing I don't drink anymore, because if they had made these kind of things when I was in my heyday, I'd be dead. Because he always did kind of like candy-like drinks. So it's probably good they didn't really have these too much before '03, January '03, when he called it quits on the drink. And it's extremely tart from the, I guess, sodium citrate they're adding, common food additive to give tartness. There's no bitterness at all. There's sugary sweetness. You got the malt underbody, the beer base at least, some kind of pale malt, obviously. They ain't going to be using toasted or roasted barley malt. They do have hops in it, though, probably hop extract, but these malt beverages, they're actually required to have a certain percentage of hops and can't not just be a trace element. Why does the government have such a regulation? Oh, my guess is probably to protect special interests like hop farmers. Because most of what the government does is to protect special interests, as you should know, but if you don't, that's what they do. Not so much to, not for the general welfare, but for the special interest. But that's another story. The body's remarkably light, which is dangerous on this product. I noticed the sour apple and the sour grape, they seem to be a lot heavier bodied. The Four Loko Gold, that's the first one I tried years ago. My recollection is that it was a much heavier body product. That's their basic series. Not to say it's inferior product, it's just their regular line. Yeah, it's pretty boozy, but I'm used to drinking, or I should say tasting a lot of whiskey and brandy and rum. Just the light being blocked by those tall trees. So that doesn't really, I didn't say it wouldn't affect me. I'm saying it doesn't really make a profound impression on me. If you're used to Busch Light, this is going to seem like, oh, no head. No lacing. Got a little syrupy viscosity mouthfeel to it. It's a very dry finish. It's a little too dry for as sweet as it is, and that's making me think they're using high fructose corn syrup like they do in RC Cola, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Coca-Cola, those kind of things. So I don't know. I don't think high fructose corn syrup is bad for you per se, like it's unhealthy on its face, but I think it's bad because it's so drying that people just keep drinking to try to get, to not be thirsty, and they don't realize they just be sipping on it all day, and that's why you see people with obesity problems and all that in America. Maybe it's designed to do that. Regular corn syrup doesn't seem to have that strange, sticky, drying nature to it. And I'm not a scientist, so it's just the impression I have. Let's see, the Four Loko Gold, that was a strange tasting product. Couldn't definitively say it was bad though, but I did drink the whole can and I knew I had watched the Super Bowl, but I couldn't really kind of remember it. But so the next morning I was feeling kind of lousy, and I said, let me watch the replay, and I'll say, oh yeah, what an ending, But it's even making alcohol legs like you would get with brandy. Look at these drips. You see, you don't get that in beer. You get that in like a single malt Scotch, like Glenmorangie. So. Yeah, this thing is 28 proof. It's 23 and a half ounce can. It's green apple was okay. Actually, I scored it excellent, most excellent. The grape was the same. They're all the same type thing. It's a personal preference issue. I cannot say it's a bad product because I don't like to drink fruity Kool-Aid type drink. I actually never drink them and I can't stand them, this included. But for the audience it's built for, which is people that want a beer that doesn't taste like beer, doesn't generally taste like beer, tastes like what I've described, Weilers, but does have 14%. I guess they're looking for the alcohol, and a serving is 5 ounces. Don't know if they're sharing it with 4 people, with 3 other people. But yeah, 4 other people. 5 times 4 is 20. Well, if you're hosting the Four Loko party, you get the short end of it. You get the 23.5 ounce serve. I mean the 3.5 ounce serving. Yeah, it's right up there with the rest. It's 94 out of 100. It's a most excellent product. And you say, how could you say that with what you just described? It doesn't have to appeal to me. I don't have to like it. I mean, I'm going to drink it. I'm not going to waste it. We'll do written reviews on Untappd. Beer Advocate and Rapier don't have it listed. The question I always ask with these products, beer, wine, or liquor, of any category, does the product achieve what the goal was? The goal is to make this what we would call questionable type product, but it achieves the goal to perfection, actually. And I see Four Loko everywhere. I mean, it's just at every convenience store, always in stock. Peach, I saw the fruit punch today, made a good price, and it's just it's ubiquitous. And those people are not buying it because they hate it. The customer, the target audience of Four Loko, they're buying it because they like it. They're not saying, oh, this is so bad, let me buy it so I can be disgusted. I'm pretty sure they're saying, wow, peach, I want to try it out, I'm so excited. Now, I might roll my eyes and be like, oh, give me a break. But if that's what they want and they're satisfied, hey, I'm satisfied. I guess the best beer in the world is the one that you love, right? We use the term beer loosely with these, but it's in the realm. I am actually sort of impressed with this extreme tartness. When they said sour, they meant super tart, sour extravaganza, and so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good compliment for the product. So anyway, I was trying to go short, but then I started thinking about all these things, and then I didn't go short. So Laissez les Bon Temps Relais, a very interesting product, questionable as it may be, and still most excellent. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all should go to Memphis, Tennessee, and tour the city brewery facilities, the former Schlitz brewery. I'd like to do it, but I got a feeling they don't give tours. But I'm gonna try it out, see what I can achieve.